Thank you so much for staying with us. Taking you up to the next conversation that we have to delve into this morning is, of course, the financial sector reforms. The Central Bank of Nigeria has provided further guidance to deposit money banks on operational changes to foreign exchange market, allowing ordinary domiciliary account holders to have unfettered and unrestricted access to funds in their accounts. Consequently, the CBN said domiciliary account holders are permitted to utilize cash deposits not exceeding $10,000 per day or its equivalent via telegraphic transfer, while DMBs shall provide returns to the CBN, including the purpose for such transactions. It was noted that the policy changes is aimed at promoting transparency, liquidity, and price discovery in the FX market in order to improve FX supply, discourage speculation, enhance customer confidence, and ensure overall stability in the FX market. And of course, to have that conversation with us this morning is the MD CEO of Apt Securities and Funds Limited. We are talking to Mr. Kashimu Garba. Good morning, sir. You're welcome.
Yeah, good morning for having me.
All right, let's look at the CBN's restriction on $10,000 deposit on domiciliary account holders. Do you think that is a step in the right direction?
Of course, it is in the right direction in the sense that now those who hold more than 10,000, they can just decide to bring it into the bank rather than putting it in the piecemeal. And this will also increase the liquidity of the FX in the bank. Since now we have single exchange rate where the dictate of the demand and supply dictate what happened in the forex market, so the allowed more than 10,000 deposit is a welcome development, and that will increase the liquidity of the bank, and that will make more forex available in the banks.
All right, talk to us about. Are you done?
Yes.
All right. Now, my next question to you would be the issue of the FX and the FX rate. When it comes to unification, what is the impact that this is going to have on the Bureau de change operation?
Well, the Bureau de change will continue to exist as it exists even in the developed market. The only thing that you will see more activities, more pronounced in the bank rather in the Bureau de change. Because first, there is a scarcity of it in the bank because people doesn't want to bring their dollars into the bank because of the limitation of the exchange rate. Now there is no limitation. So the way and manner that the Bureau de change buy your dollar, the bank are willing to pay you there. So most of people will prepare to send their money through the bank because that's the legitimate way of getting your inflow, especially for those in diaspora. They can easily inflow the bank with their FX and get the as at the rate that we really give. For continuity, remember there is 3 items that were banned from the formal market by the CBN, and those items remain banned because they are not likely going to get their FX through the bank. They have to go through the Bureau de change to get their FX. So those the two will work concurrently.
Now, are you done?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you say there won't be so much of a negative impact because it's going to be of the same rate across board, whether it is at the Bureau de change or the depositing bank. Now, what impact is it going to have on business entrepreneurs who are into importation?
Well, what we are saying that ever before, they got very few quantity through the official rate. Bulk of them, they get it through the window of export-import window. And that window is now open, and now it is lies whereby we have only one channel of getting your forex through the bank. So most of those who rely the imported raw materials, they will get their dollar through the bank. Only that they are going to pay more rather than before, where you get official rate and import-export window rate. Now you will get the same rate, and therefore they will get more, and you will see more transaction happening in the bank and more availability of the forex, but we will not get it the same rate as we do get it in the past.
All right, just before we let you go, the Naira float, the CBN has come out to say that it's not entirely free, that it is going to be managed to an extent. That means that while we're excited that it will not be market forces determining the price of FX in the market, and of course the price of the Naira, there's still going to be some control from the end of the CBN. Is that going to affect how this pans out? You know, and are we supposed to be? Is it going to cut short the excitement in the air?
Well, you see, this is the normal. Anybody that do his forex exchange through the bank, you know, there is no restriction. Let's assume that you are a traveler. You have to show your visa. You have to show you have the air ticket. All these are the normal requirements. Bank will require it even at now. But if you are going to buy it from the Viridichan may not necessarily insist for that. So you will get those marginal differences from the two. But what we are saying, now that you allowed people to bring their dollar and sell at the wishes rate, so there is likely to get more inflow. And foreign investors that bring a lot of forex, especially by investing in the capital market, this window will open them. Because you don't need the certification. All you have to do, bring your dollar, exchange it, buy your shares. Anytime you sell your share, go to the bank, buy your dollar, take it away.
All right, let's look at how this new policy is going to affect the average Nigerian living an average life. How is it going to affect the economy of the average Nigerian?
It encourages a lot of Nigerians now to keep their money into the bank and to use their ATM abroad to withdraw their money. Because if you are allowed to deposit more than $10,000, technically the bank will equally allow you to use the ATM abroad and to withdraw more. So we will expect more leverage. And what it means, instead of you see people going abroad taking multiple of ATM, they just take their single ATM. One ATM is enough, because we expect that they will limit all this withdrawal limit of $100 to $1,000 per day will go. Therefore, you will feel free. Anywhere you are, you can use their ATM just like the other countries, where with their ATM without much restriction. And if this continue, you will see that the activities, the economy activities in Nigeria will be much better than what it is today. And over a period of time, you see the price of Naira will gradually start appreciating as more inflow of the forex come to the country, are likely to get a better value for your Naira.